play that, and I try to beat that final level. That was hard as fuck. I
You were
remember
stuck on
I
that
for
final level.
actually years, dude. I had a 58 like second fucking personal best out of 60 to beat it, and I remember trying for years, like all that time, and I finally beat it. It was like a crazy moment
I'm so proud of
because it was probably, I don't know, 6 years later I came back
you.
and
You're
finally beat the final
grown
level on the
adult
bus.
reaction
Like yeah,
time.
like straight up, bro. I was in like 8th grade, I think. I was at the end of like my 8th grade year in middle school. I started playing that when I was a 4th grader. So that wasn't 6 years, but it was a good amount of time later. It was weird though. I guess I was saying all that just to say I downloaded that shit on Steam. It was literally 70 cents on Steam. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I bet.
easy.
Got it. Walked through the first 5 levels in, I don't even know, 20 minutes or less. And then I got stuck on that last one. I had to put it down and come back to it another day. But in the end, I was able to beat that final level even. So I beat all of them and 100% the game. There's only one achievement per level type shit. In like an hour and 15 minutes. And it was just surreal to think like,
An hour and
yeah,
15 minutes?
yeah,
You
straight up,
beat the whole
all,
thing?
all of them.
Oh, I've advanced. Young 8th grade me would be so proud, you're saying.
Yeah, like that's what it was weird to think about. It was like just how much time I spent on that when I was younger. All I had to do is come back as a 20-something-year-old and use WSAD. It's easy as fuck after you do that.
It is. It's a. That's just funny. It's like I felt that nostalgia chase, that nostalgia high. I'm doing it right now. So you get it. That's a fun one though.
The
That's
Mon.
you say hold on.
You said with I said with the Mon with the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, with the Pokemons. Yes. It's wild because maybe not the same as in the sense that I couldn't beat it like you could in that game, but I did like back in the day, right? Shinies, right? We've talked shinies. I talked to you about shinies. You know about shiny Pokemon. And
Mm-hmm.
in the GameCube games, my friend, it's not easy to just get a shiny Pokemon, right? You don't just wait around and hope you see a shiny. You have to do this like weird thing where you have to manipulate the RNG and hit like a perfect frame input on just starting the game and you'll get a shiny. So I as a kid saw this and was like, what the fuck? How do you even like begin to start to do this? And you needed like a program on a PC and like a timer. And basically you would just find your seed of the game and then use that seed to see where the shiny seed would like where the shiny Pokemon would be in a different seed and then do what you needed to do to get said shiny. So
Wait. So you tell me that all shiny? It's like they're seeded.
yeah,
Like
genuinely.
each time you start a new run of Pokemon, it's like it's seeded
Yeah,
what shinies are going to show up at what points or
yeah,
whatever the fuck. Like how
yeah.
does it? How in what way? Like because I'm thinking of it as like it's like the Clash Royale chess cycle. Like Clash Royale was like back in the day. It might be different now. You could look it up online. You can see like, oh, in fucking 50 wins, I'll get a super magical chest or something.
It's kind
So you
of
know to like rush through to that when you were close. It's like
it's
on your 50th encountered random Pokemon fight in the grass is gonna be a shiny type shit.
it's similar. You are on the right track, but it's a little more complicated since it's like a GameCube game, and you have to. So the tutorials online, they tell you this is how they tell you. They're like, you download this program called GameCube RNG Manipulation Assistant. And this thing tells you basically what seed you have and what you need to do to get to the seed that you want. So you type in, you like go, you start up the game, you go to like, there's like story mode and then there's like quick play where you can just play CPUs or your friends in real life back in the day. Nothing like super complicated. And if you go into quick battle and you go into like ultimate difficulty against a CPU in a solo battle, and you like read off the first two members of your party and their HP stat. Like it's very, and you type all this in, and then it'll be like, okay, do it again. And you're like, okay, you back up, you do it again. And it'll be like, okay, maybe we're almost about to find you, so do it again. Okay. It differentiates. So you could either do one time or like 4 times. You have to retype it. And then it's like, okay, we found your seed. And then it's like, oh, you look through and it tells you every single stat of what potential like the starter could be. And like it shows everything, including if there'll be a shiny or not. And so if you put something in the
Your
settings,
starter. Wait. Sorry,
yeah,
bro.
your
I'm
starter,
fucking
like
retarded a bit.
the minute
I
you
understand
start
how
up
it's
the
seated now.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, your first one.
So, and you only start off with the one Pokemon. Like, you don't get a choice. It's Eevee. So, I wanted to, I told myself, I was like, well, this is my Resident Evil 9. I want to fucking 100% this game. I want a shiny. I want every shiny that I can get. Because only.
You're going to grind for that perfect start, huh?
Yeah. So I looked it up and I did all this research and I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. Let me do what I can to like put myself in the situation of trying to RNG manipulate instead of just soft resetting and praying to God, which is like some people do it, and then like 900 hours later they finally get it by pure luck. There's some people who are like, if you hit this perfect frame, you can get a shiny. So I did the research, I did it all, and then for like 2 days I'm trying to hit this frame, and I can't.
That's some BS, huh?
And I can't seem to do it. And there's like one step that I feel like I'm missing. Like everything in the process is working, but right at the end, it's like, okay, well, if you're missing the frame, check blah, blah, blah to see where you did land so that you can kind of calculate and differentiate if you're like being consistently off or early or whatever. But I couldn't find that information, like the little ID number, to like see where I landed. So I was basically shooting in the dark, to like put it as simply as I can. I was literally shooting in the dark, trying to land on a frame that I knew where I had to land on, but I didn't know where I was landing. So I'm doing all this, and I'm like, it feels like I'm doing something wrong, and I'm on Reddit, and I'm talking to the guy that uploaded the video, the tutorial, and I'm like talking to other people. I'm like, I'm having this problem. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and everyone's like, I don't know, and I'm looking at other videos, and I'm watching all these tutorials. I'm like, what the fuck could it possibly be? What am I doing wrong? Because I feel like, I'm a musician. I play Smash Ultimate. I can do frame perfect things. My reaction time sucks, but I am a gamer through and through, and I was getting frustrated. Because I was like, no way I'm missing it this many times for 2 days straight, this many times. And so I kept going. And then my buddy last night, real late last night, texted me. He's like, or not last night, 2 nights ago, he texted me. He's like, Mike, why are you doing it like this? If you're going to soft reset, you should do it like this. I'm like, it doesn't work like that. I tried it. I don't know how people are able to do it, but I have to reset the whole game. And they're like, well, that's only for the European version. I'm like, well, how would I be on the European version? I have an American Switch in an American account. Why would it be a European game? And he's like, I don't know. Have you checked? I'm like, well, what do you mean check? So it turns out, my friend Buffinius, if
you're on a
yeah, if you're on the Switch continue. Too, and you have the online thing, you are automatically playing, like, so it's like if you have online, a premium version of online, you get all the Nintendo GameCube classics in like one like game, like if that makes sense, like like the 1 in 64 type of, it's like that but for Nintendo.
Yeah,
but it's only like 1 in 13 or 13 and 1. My bad. Anyways, so if you go into the settings of that game, there's a setting that's hard to find, but it's there where it's like NA versions, Euro versions, or NA and Euro versions. And for some reason, the default setting is Euro versions. And no one told me that. And not a soul told me that. Not anywhere does it say that. And apparently for this RNG method, that works very differently if you have an American game or a Japanese or a European version of the game. So the method I was doing was for the American version. That's why it wasn't working. And my buddy was telling me this, but he was telling me for a different reason. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go back on this thing, and I'll wrap up this story soon because I know it's getting a little long. But I go back to the program, and I'm like, there's a setting I remember seeing because I was fiddling with the settings where it's like, if you have the Euro version, click this box. And I was like, okay. So I clicked the box, And it turns out, if you have the Euro version of this game, the way to get your shiny Eevee is not to hit a frame perfect, but is to just find the seed with the shiny Eevee by re-rolling it. Basically, you know how I said, like, if you go into quick battle and you go
Yeah,
back
you
out?
re-roll 2 seed where it's like in the first 5 or some
Yeah.
bullshit.
So the Japanese, if it's one Pokemon per seed, it's not per frame, where you get like a million chances on a million different things. It's one Pokemon per whole seed. Doesn't matter what frame you land on. So of course I'm like, okay, well, shiny Eevee. How many rerolls is it going to take to get to a shiny Eevee? And my game says, oh, it's capped out. You can't do it. Okay, so I increased my cap. 200 rerolls. Try again. Nope, too much. Or it's not. We couldn't find any. All right, 500 rerolls. Do it again. Nope, doesn't work. 1,000 rerolls. Nope, doesn't work. 2,000 rerolls. I look it up. Finally, it works. For some odd reason, it said, in 430 rerolls, it will be a shiny. I'm like, okay. So, boof. I sat down at 1:30 in the morning after learning this information and not being able to fall asleep or getting, because I was way too excited, and I pressed A and B on my Nintendo Switch controller 430 times. I counted it out to make sure I didn't miss one time, because if I had missed one time, it would have been wrong. So 430 times later, I get the correct prediction that it said in the thing. It said, if I do it correctly, I'll see this. And I see it. I'm like, no way, right? And here I go. I boot up the European version of the game. And there it is, shiny Eevee, immediately. 2 days of doing the method wrong just to learn that I was on the wrong version of the game.
Insanely fucked up game.
All that. And it was all this research. Not one person was saying, oh, it could be this version of the game. Oh, there's 2 versions of the game. You could, if it's not the American version, it will not work. No one said that. I had to figure that out by pure chance. And then I sat there and I pressed A and B praying that it would work. And of course, now I have a shiny Espeon, which is
There
green.
you go.
It's fully green, if you were curious. It's fully green. And I'm a stoner, so green is best.
Oh.
And there it is, and that's my story. So I kind of get what you're saying, and I feel like the Resident 9 feelings you're feeling, but I don't know if you had to jump over any hurdles like I did to get that.
Oh no,
that Easter egg.
actually, I'm not gonna lie. I was really disappointed that I didn't have to do any of that. I'm really disappointed that there was not like a single hurdle. It was actually one of the quicker ones.
Oh, there's not a single hurdle, you said.
Not for an expert like myself.
Yeah, true.
That's why I said my buddy. I started playing it before he did.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally the night it came out. He started playing it the next morning. He beat the game before I did because I like took a break. Actually, no. I think we both started playing it that night. I got off. He played a lot. He beat the game before I did. Bro's playing it right now. I'm looking at the other Discord. Bro's playing it right now and streaming it. And I 100% of that shit like 3 weeks ago. It took me 3 runs and the game was over.
Like that.
Just like that.
Did you have like Resident Evil as a kid, I imagine?
No.
No?
Actually, my first time playing Resident Evil was in like, actually, I don't know. Let me go look. Where did I get this game? RE1. I actually saw when I got it the other day. I was looking to refund some shit. How did I do that? Hell. Nope. View my wallet. How do I fucking see this? How did I do this the other day? I don't know, bro. It was sometime. You remember when that Dead Space remake came out?
Yeah.
So I played that,
Okay.
and that was the second game I ever 100%ed. It's funny. Resident Evil got caught in a very interesting sequence of events. I played Blasphemous. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Never heard of that. No.
That's like 2D platformer, Souls-like, pixelated graphics, but
Okay.
really beautiful art. It's like, you know, Gothic Baroque, you know, with some surrealist elements that make it kind of like a Dark Souls-y style, where, you know, where the world's like got some weird things going on to it. But that game was fire as fuck. I just loved it so much. I 100%ed it. And then after I played that, I played the Dead Space remake because I was like, oh shit, Dead Space 1 remake? Like, yeah, of course. Dead Space Go. I love Dead Space. I broke 2 of my fingers on my hand, on my left hand when I was a kid trying to play Dead Space 3. Gotta play the remake.
Jeez.
Played that 100%ed it. And I was like, okay, that was cool. And I like that because I was like, that was kind of like, or that was like a horror game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like survival horror. Maybe a little less than Resident Evil is, depending on what game you're looking at. But I played that, and I was like, that was good as fuck. I want to get another remake, because I had been eyeballing Resident Evil 4 remake. I'd heard buzz about it, because Resident Evil 4 is like, got a legacy. It's a legendary game to some people. And I was like, you know what? I want to play the Resident Evil 4 remake so bad after playing Dead Space, because that was so fun, but I feel like if I just play the remake of a game in the middle of a series that I've never even touched before, I wouldn't really know what is going on. So maybe I should just say fuck it and I should play the first one.
There you go.
That's what I did. I did the first one.
And you were
I 100% of that, and yeah, then I was hooked. Beat all of them, aside from 6 now.
You know who Germa9285 is?
Yeah, Germa. Yeah.
I've seen him play Resident Evil a bunch. So that's my full Resident Evil knowledge. It's from him playing it in clips I've seen from him.
I'm sure I'd probably watched a video before, like, you know, motherfuckers like doing, oh, how motherfuckers beat this game in 30 minutes, speed run, world record breakdown type shit.
Gotta love those.
You know, in the background, but yeah, I never touched them until like maybe 2022, 2023. Probably 2023.
So 2026 is the year of nostalgia, huh?
It is. It's the year of nostalgia baiting.
Good.
Because really, that's what Resident Evil 9 was. This is what it was tragic. I don't know if I yapped you about this already. If I did, I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah, my hero.
I hope your Pokemon game is goated, bro. Because Resident Evil 9 was good, but could have been so much better.
All time, still all time.
It's like a 8 out of 10. Everything that was in the game was good, but I feel like they just, like, when I left my review, I put down in my review, Capcom, may I please have some more game, or I said, Capcom, may I have some more game with my game, please?
Oh.
I feel like it just needed more game. Resident Evil's always got these like funky bonus modes. You know what I'm saying? After you like the shtick of Resident Evil, which I figured out from playing the first one, it's like the shtick of every game, is maybe not 6. I don't know. I haven't played that one yet. But it's like you do, you know, a first run through, you play it, you see the story, all that crap. And then after that, there's 2 things you could do. You could play the side game modes or the DLCs, or you could run the story again on higher difficulty, or to try to unlock some shit by doing speed run, doing challenges to unlock like bonus weapons, unlimited ammo, all sorts of crap, cosmetics.
Right.
And you know, then you get better from there. But Resident Evil 9 didn't have any fucking bonus game modes, bro. I did 2 extra ones. I did one on the lowest difficulty to unlock stuff, and then I did one on the highest difficulty to finish it. And that was it, man. There's no Mercenaries game mode. There's no anything. No DLC. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna make some, but
Sorry to hear that, man. I really am.
Yeah, me too, bro. I thought it was gonna be like a whole thing. You ever played any of them?
I haven't played one.
You haven't played a single one?
No, but they look good. And here's the thing, I would play it on stream because I feel like my reactions would be really, really great.
Do you have a GameCube controller, or were you playing on a GameCube?
For Pokemon?
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was playing on the Cube, but today it
But now
came
you
out
just
on
use the
Switch
controller?
too. So
Oh yeah, you did say that. My bad.
and it came out like a few days ago, and that's when I was like, oh, portable shiny hunting? Fuck yeah. That's my shtick.
Right.
So I'm at my girlfriend's. Fucking, she's, falling asleep to this movie she turned on. I don't give a fuck what the movie is. I might pick up my fucking Switch, start soft resetting for Eevee. Didn't get shit, but I was smiling the whole time. So I'm like, it's good to be back. However, I am also 26, almost 26 years old, and I'm not gonna sit for 900 hours and soft reset a 2-minute cutscene. That's something I just refuse to do. So I looked up and then now you know the story, but that's kind of where I do,
Yeah.
we remember
You do
these
what you
things
gotta
as
do.
kids, we go back, and then we revisit them as adults, and all of a sudden things are a lot easier. It's just on a website. I just had to press download once. One of the easiest things I'd ever done.
Well, I guess we also have the advantage of being in 2026. You know what I'm saying?
We have
I'm sure half the
knowledge.
forums were there, but not all of them. You know.
Oh my god, I forgot to go grab my shark. I just fucking caught a shark. I'm a fool.
Ever played Metal Gear Solid?
I've played it just a little bit. Not enough to like talk about it. But I am I don't want to say I'm not a fan, but I'm not a hater. There's haters. Because a lot of people compare Metal Gear Solid to Data.
No. It's like a stealth game.
No, I'm thinking of Gears of War.
Yeah, you're thinking of Gears of War.
I'm thinking of not. You
Compared
said
to
Metal
Halo, it's
Gear
crazy.
Solid. I'm like, bruh.
I mean,
Gears
the
of
only
War.
comparison I could see is that Solid Snake and
No,
Master
my
Chief
buddy
are badass
loves Metal
motherfuckers.
Gear's MGS with Solid Snake. Yes, I actually played the new remake one for like a little bit, but it's way too.
Yeah, that Delta.
It's super, and you're gonna find this funny because I watch anime, but I think it's way too much like an anime.
Yeah, I honestly agree, bro. I honestly agree. Like Resident Evil, the OG ones really have, those kind of elements, like especially 2 with like just the way that they were designed. I mean, they're Japanese games too. They got influence
That's
from
right.
over there.
Hey,
But yeah,
it's
MGS is like
Japanese
way
American.
more. Like it's straight up, what's cool about Resident Evil is like they got some stupid, schlocky, cartoony, cheesy parts of, that just pushing the lore forward or moments that they have in the game. But like the gameplay is always fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? You actually get down nitty gritty. You're surviving. You're fighting for your life. But I asked you that because I'm looking at the remake for Delta right now. I have it installed, but haven't played it in a minute. My experience was that though, like the gameplay in Metal Gear Solid is straight up like cartoony too. It's not just the story. The story's so cartoony, so fucking,
so bizarre.
a classic anime. You know what I'm saying? Just goofy. Yeah, but the gameplay is that even affects gameplay. Gameplay is goofy too.
It's all a
Other than
little,
that.
but I know what you're saying. It's still like I enjoyed the game itself, but I couldn't find myself like I was like, Snake's cool, but what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like I thought it would be like I love how Japan views America. It's very funny to me, and I like it a lot. But it's also like I was just couldn't bring myself to like keep it going. I don't know. I was also getting frustrated because I felt like I was doing it wrong a bunch. Like I was sneaky, and then I would get impatient, and then it would like fuck it up, and then I would just try and like finish the level, and it would never work, and then I would just keep fucking it. So I was bad at it too, which didn't help. And then, but right, I never played Resident Evil, but they are like Like if I think about both those games and what I've seen, they're kind of it's just one's more like horror-esque, and you're not necessarily trying to be super. You are trying to be like sneaky, right? But I've only ever seen like that big guy. What's the fucking guy with the giant suit and hat?
Mr. X.
Yeah, Mr. X. You know, you're running from him compared to like Metal Gear Solid, where you're just sneaking around bushes and trying not to get seen or you get ganged up on. But like,
Yeah, I bet it depends on the game too. That's what I was gonna say about Resident Evil, but then I just remembered the only other Metal Gear game I own is the one with Raiden. You know what I'm talking about?
Raiden from Mortal Kombat?
No, from Metal Gear, the Cyborg Ninja. The one where you're just the Cyborg Ninja dude and you're just like going around chopping everything up. That one is anime as fuck, dude. Oh, wait. I can tell you what it's called. Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. You ever seen this?
No, I don't know. Maybe if you show me a clip.
Okay, I'm about to bless you.
Bless
I'm
my
actually about to
heart.
bless you. This one might actually be more up your alley because it's anime, but it's like actually cool as fuck. It's not like goofy like I thought Metal Gear is.
Reap.
Let me see if I can find a good clip. The whole final boss fight is like a crazy meme.
Zero me. Oh hell no. Did you send it?
No, I'm trying to find a good one. I can really show you the essence of this dumbass game.
I've been meaning, like, I see these classic Japanese game clips all the time. They look so good. Like, I want to play them. But I'll start playing. Maybe they just put stuff. So I don't. Sometimes I find the games that I do play boring. Maybe I should switch it up. And then I go to switch it up and I'm like, I just go back to the fucking same shit.
Dude, they gotta actually make like a sequel to this game or like remaster or something. I gotta actually download this. This is so stupid, bro. Okay, wait, I think I know the clip. This is what I was thinking of.
Boom, 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 boom. is evolving. Immediately have Flaffy. Wait, did you send it actually?
Hey, dude, I'm sorry. I'm just like actually
Because I
like
keep saying
stun
like things that I would
I'm just
respond to.
absolutely stun locked by the autism, bro. It's too funny to me.
Oh shit! Somebody help him.
Oh,
Shiesty.
Jay Shiesty. Okay, I think I found the clip. I won't show you the final boss. The final boss. Oh my god, absolute like pure cinema type of final boss. Like straight up. You might even recognize the motherfucker from memes if you look him up. He's got a whole crazy name. But there's just too much with that guy, bro. He's got a whole like 3 long ass speeches you listen to this talking about this dude talking about shit. He's like a United States senator who's like, I don't know, controlling bullshit in Metal Gear. He's making the Metal Gears. He's trying to go to war for money type shit. It's all like satire, but he has some absolutely crazy moments in his speeches where like, this is like, man, when did this fucking game come out? Hold up. Swiping. Game came out in 2014, and dude's out here in his speech, the senator, final villain of the game, saying like, "We need to make America great again" to the main
Oh
character.
no way!
This is in 2014. This is in 2014, 2 years before Donald Trump did his shit in 2016. But no, here I'll show you a different clip. Show you a different clip. Show you what Metal Gear with Raiden is like. You think of Metal Gear Solid, it's like, you know, you think of Solid Snake, and what is he doing? He's like fighting some anime villains, or he's fighting like a giant robot, right? It's like, I don't know, disabling it or something, or blowing it up. This is what Raiden be doing.
Metal Gear Solid?
No, this is the one with Raiden.
Oh, this is a game.
He used to be doing shit like that. That's the first boss of the game, by the way. And that's before he gets his arms chopped off and replaced with cyborg arms.
Oh.
It's a good game.
I've I've seen clips of that politician guy giving the speech. I do know what you're talking about.
It's a nano machine, son. Jay Shicey?
He hasn't said one word.
No, he usually doesn't. It's kind of his like shtick. Like he'll join in here, but he won't actually be here for like 20 minutes.
How is that possible?
Then if there's anybody even left in here when he does actually finally come to the mic, he'll play like some intro music or some shit, and
Shit.
then you have to say his name like 5 times, and they'll be like,
Eiffel done.
Boof Shiesties? And I'll be like, Jamanies? And I'll be like, it's the time.
Forgot you guys are playing Chivalry.
Yeah, I just opened it back up actually. Wasn't doing it for a minute there.
Upstate, first number. Think that everybody does.
Holy shit. It's Grind Lee in the flesh.
Should I get Chivalry on PC? I feel like I'll be better on it.
It is way better on PC.
Because controller, I just feel so slow.
I mean, actually, I can't say for certain. Oh, you played on controller?
Yeah, I have.
So does Jay Shiesty here, actually. I was gonna say I can't say for certain it's better here because I haven't played controller. I would just imagine that it's better.
The swing ratio is just easy.
It's just easier to turn your camera and position your swings. You could do it way quicker. You could cover your back way quicker. Oh, there he goes.
Go this time.
Typical Jay Shice. Yeah, it's like one of 3 options. Some of them, the first one I told you, the second one is like he'll just DC. Third one is he'll join in and he'll be here right away. But after the first match that you play with him, or like during the first match that you play with him, he'll just like get really fucking angry for no reason, and he'll just like rage quit.
Dude, classic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Shroomish. It's a great. Does it learn false swing? Level 23.
Holy crap.
It's got a. Yeah, way more weaknesses. Shroomish. Sack attack. Attack sack.
What?
I have a Pokemon called Sack Attack. This is a true story. Uh-oh. Easy. I now have Shroomish. I'll not use him before I have Gold. Got an ID card.
Oh shit. God. That's ridiculous.
Crane. I did seem to hear Teddy. So.
Holy fuck, I can't believe I dodged that. I was so lucky. No, I'm stupid as fuck.
Don't say it. I'm dead.
That's alright. That's how you learn. What? Oh, when I punched X. Damn, I'm so shit. Let's go. Beautifully done. Damn. What? Shit. Oh, cracking them. Oh shit! I could have done that in one take. Dang. Oh,
And he's back.
Jay Shicey. What's up, man? Wow.
Delicate. Mascot of my battle. Shadow Pokemon. Cypher admin Ravini Anavana. Way to catch this thing. Just invite it. It's like
No, how did I fuck that up so bad? Damn. Ah,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alive. Yeah. What about you, gang? It's fucked up. Super hot. Super hot.
super hot.
It's a shooter where time gets slower when you move slower. Hiker, can you only though? I was super down to hop on Chev.
Yeah. What the? I
Yeah?
don't know. You ask him.
I knew he was talking to somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah. Abadul.
What up, Chut Diaz?
How's Bulla?
What up, Boof? Where's J.O. Main?
Bro just walked off.
J.O. Mayonnaise.
Nah, he's J.O. Manning right now. Like hard as fuck.
Fuck J-Main.
Fuck him.
Right.
That's what I be feeling.
You be fucking J-Man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
That's freaked out. That's freaked out.
Nah, he said that, bro. Oh. Oh, I'm trying to start now. Real shit. There.
Oh my god. That was me calling Jay Shiesty. Do you know you still be smoking that za?
Hell yeah.
To this day?
To this day. To this very moment. To this second.
Just take a fat ass fucking dab off the puff girl. She got me over fried.
Shit, all I got these days are the blinkers.
You just broke that nigga. It's not worth shooting that bitch. Why did it give me a fucking timing shot? Oh my god.
Go to sleep, bro. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, Rigo, you're just playing games, bro. Yes.
J-Man.
Aw, shit. Hey, Fo, you good?
Yeah, I'm in the game real quick.
Event game, right?
Yeah.
Thought you pulled a wreck on me. I was gonna be like, alright, dude. Oh, they like, are you fucking serious?
I'm gonna play rec when the event over.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jabari not shooting that bitch.
I'm crying. I think we have one more hour in that bitch. Do you know if 2K? I forgot. With the 2K like event thing, do you know if they move on Central server, East or West? Do you know if we have it says
I
Sunday
think
at
it's
11 p.m. East?
East.
So it's about to be done.
Yeah. Or no, West. It goes off
West,
West.
right?
Yeah.
So we have
that's
2 more
true.
hours. We have 2 more hours,
Yeah.
right? Or like
Yeah.
low-key, like nigga, we got like 3 more hours, right? Or like something like that. Right?
11 p.m. West. 3 more hours.
Hell yeah, right.
Bro, I feel so much better playing without my meter. It's kind of crazy.
Nigga, I'm telling you, bro. New man.
Everything. I be shooting everything there. Nigga, like the best thing about this build, nigga, is I could be a point guard and a center. Like, what the fuck? And defend, nigga. And shoot. And dunk. The biggest, the largest.
You just invited me right now. You finished?
Yeah.
But
Our teammates' eyes, bro.
how you know?
I could just tell.
Can you get me in the crew? Like fuck. Oh shit. I'm averaging 9 points in that motherfucker. Hey, my guy's trash. And this nigga ass, bro. I'm about shooting 35% from the 3 in the event center. Like, nigga.
That event center's like not. It's not like park sliders, right? Or is it?
Sliders was? I think it's like park, low-key. It's most like park, like anything else. Like Pro-Am, right? No, I don't know, nigga.
No, because it counts for your city stats.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
Look at him. That LA Fitness that shot.
First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still running around is alarming. Worse, they're making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they're trying to create the ultimate one. That's impossible to purify. They must be plotting world domination, using shadow Pokemon as their weapons. To counter Cypher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Director, Lily, we finally did it. The purifier chamber is finally completed. Oh my goodness. Oh, what fantastic timing. It's finally finished. Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capable of my absence. Let's all go look. Let's all go look. Come on. This is very important stuff, guys. I got a lot of Pokemans. This is the Purify Chamber. Mike, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If there was to recreate Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Likely your father believed that passionately. Your father's wish I put together our Pokemon's HQ lab. If your father were here, I'm sure that he'd be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Michael, we'll have you lead the way. Glorious history of the Purified Chamber will begin with you. But First, if you would be so kind as to briefly explain how the purified chamber works. Where the fuck is Dan? She. My home. I'm home. Bro. I love how they know I'm glaring at them. Because I'm fucking glaring at you, Rogue Cal. Fucking staring this guy down. Shouldn't be just a normal type. Which means this should be fine. It worked. No way quick attack did that much. Woo! That's crazy. Yeah, gatekeeper, a pirate, man. Didn't even have to switch. No big deal. We're getting close. I love these guys. If it isn't Trudley and Folly, what do you think you're up to, you rat bastards? You're up to no good. Fair, they weren't doing anything. Innocent until proven guilty. Everyone's talking about wild Pokemon. Oh, Duncan, make it better for this poor lady. Let's work up a good sweat, Sonny. Bro. Then he sends out a Spoik and a Magnum. Numo versus Numo. shock. Jaw Z. Get it like Jay-Z? Standing at the highest attack stat with one of the lowest levels on the team. Teddy Ursa might have to get taken off the team? Question mark? I thought I'd say those words, but Sharpedo not looking very good defensively, but however, especially it's like a speedy murderer with a few weaknesses. And crunch at level 22. Oh, that's good. Also learn Ice Beam, Dark. He can learn Earthquake. Rain Dance, Ice Beam, Protect. It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Ursaring. Ursaring's rocking more HP with a more balanced defense, like defensive, but a little slower with the one weakness and one immunity. And Slash. Slash is a great move. Level 30. Feint attack. And one level away from fake tears. Can also learn Earthquake, Protect. I'll keep them both. Oh, I press escape. Speaking of The odds of us seeing a dragon type are so slim. There's like 3 dragons in this whole game. It's Dragonite and Rayquaza and Minotaur was the one. Right now, everybody in the PC is the worst Pokemon. And that goes for Baltoy. Tanky. Just not good for this game. Flygon. We see Flygon. We just hit it with the water pulse. Or we pray we get ice beams. Donkey. Alright, everybody here should have a shadow Pokemons. This is where we're gonna level up our Numel and our fish. Perfect start. Send out Jazzy. Right. What? I don't know. That's Toga. There's Carvana just. One of these assholes has a shadow Pokemon. Where are all the shadow Pokemon? Groudon portrait, Swampert portrait, Pikachu, Ludicolo, Groudon over here. Oh my god, bro. This place is full of the Groudon portraits. Actually fire. This is my recording room. Yay. Where's your money net? hell? is the thing. Shit. I'm 1,000%. I don't even care if it's worse. I'm replacing Flaffy with Balto. No doubt in my mind. I'm gonna look up the stats right now, even though I don't want to, because I know who's better. I know Electrode is faster. It's not even that good. Fastest Pokemon. Not a great special attacks. Self-destruct. Spark. He does get Spark. Time to catch the son of a bitch. I should have put it to sleep. What if he blows him up? Easy. Woo! Pretty sure it's ass. Holy shit. It has two weaknesses. There's HP and its attack. Insane. Its attack is better than, almost as good as. Bunch of fighting. I didn't know you can learn smelling small. So paired with the paralyzing thunder waving mon. Like Voltorb. This thing could put out 140 attack. Voltorb is a fast. Hurry, I was gonna take a hit. So we give it focus band. pickup ability. To be fair, he ain't really be picking up much. Picked up a great ball, some heals, and an antidote. Oh shit.
With the latest Galaxy from Verizon, you can swipe a whole new look.
Welcome. Since you're here, let me be the first to say I'm sorry for whoever hurt you, because you are interested in RNG abusing Pokespot Pokemon in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on the Nintendo GameCube circa 2005. And you want to do that on retail. You don't want to use an emulator. And I'm going to do another search, and I didn't find an error in here. I'm going to need the GCN RNG manipulation.
Alright, let's just watch it. Fuck it.
Welcome. Since you're here, let me be the first to say abusing circa 2000. I'm going to go digging through archived Yahoo GeoCities Japan blogs that have since been discontinued. So you went looking for a video, and here you are. I'm going to teach you how to do it, and it's going to be fun. So let's get started. On my left, we have my stream directly from my Wii, and on the right, I have 3 programs. They're the only 3 that you'll need. I say only, like it's not a big deal, but you're going to need the GCN RNG Manipulation Assistant. That can be found on Aldolaro5's GitHub. I'll put the link in the description. And the other 2 programs you're going to need are XD Seed and XD Pokemon. I'm hoping that since you're here, you're at least somewhat familiar with Coliseum RNG. I'm a Blissey on YouTube, has really great videos on that. But what I'm here going to show you today is how to use these tools for XD. So right now what I'm doing is following the GCN RNG Manipulation Assistance tools for finding the initial seed. And what you do is you go to Versus and you select a quick battle, as I've done here. And you're going to select, first time you're going to select the 2 party leaders of your and the opposing team's Pokemon. And then you're going to back out, click it again, and then you're going to input those Pokemon as well as their HP values as it prompts. There's a nice little prompt in the tool, as you can see. You'll follow that. You just do what it says, and it'll spit out your initial seed. This initial seed value is what is going to, allow you to search. Before we go on, and you'll do that in XD Seed on this tab. Before we go on, let's take a look at this tab and look at the translations. The top one there is initial seed. There's frame range, so you'll set your minimum and maximum. You need to set the number of your Pokemon in the party. This affects the seed generation. You need to know the Japanese names of your Pokemon. You can find that on Cerebi or Bulbapedia. Same with Nature's. You don't need to set your ability, because abilities are actually determined after shininess is determined. It's kind of like egg RNG in that way. The next box is gender. You don't really need to worry about that unless you care. And then you set your TID and SID. You can learn those by opening your save up in PK Hex. If you have a Wii, it's really easy. If you don't, I'm sorry. If you haven't played XD, I don't know why you'd be doing this if you haven't, but I'm sure some people will. Spot food. If he's out and about, you'll want to have this box checked. And if you've rounded him up and brought him back to where he needs to be, you uncheck this box. This is also a good time to mention that you can only do this RNG process either before you get the radar from Mirror B. So when you're actually getting the spot radar and learning how to use it, when you go to the last one, you'll encounter Mirror B and he'll give you a radar that'll also go off while you're walking around. That needs to be disabled. So you can either RNG these Pokemon before you get the Mirror B radar, but after you get the spot monitor, which is a very short window, or you have to capture all the shadow Pokemon except for Dragonite, because Mirror B has that one. He goes to some other location where he's got it, and then the Mirror B radar will be disabled, and then you can RNG from that point on. So I'm just putting in my initial seed into XD Seed here, and
To disable it? Okay. What?
I put in an initial frames of 100,000 and I didn't find it because I was looking for a break to be down to.
Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free. Plus, get your biggest refund.
One result and give me a single seed. Finding my initial seed and got it, or not my initial seed, but my current seed, and I've narrowed it down to 1. So I'm going to paste that back into the tab and find out.
Like, this seems like a way more that complicated. Of course. What the fuck is going on, computer? Open. View. Open. What is happening? Okay. He might be on to something here.
The Oasis has Hoppip, Fanpy, and Surskit. Yes, all 83 Shadow in Pokemon XD. I've seen this claim everywhere, and it's totally wrong. Yes, all 83 Shadow Pokemon are completely shiny locked, but Shadow Pokemon aren't the only Pokemon in XD Gale of Darkness. Your starter Eevee, wild Pokespot encounters, in-game trades, and the Johto starters for Mount Battle can all be shiny. It's full 1 in 8,192 odds, with no shiny charm and no boosted methods. Here is every shiny hunt available in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, how to do each one, and which ones are actually worth your time. We've been putting out a ton of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness content on the channel, so be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you can look at the playlist below to see some other awesome videos, secrets, tips, and much more. If you love shiny Pokemon as much as I do, and you probably do since you're watching this video, then you need to check out my merch line, Team. The key to hunting this is simply not saving your game ever. I want to put in a note about Pokemon have a slightly different pose in their portrait compared to non-shiny ones. It's not even close in my opinion, but depending on your preference, Vaporeon or others might be pretty solid for you. Now, the fastest shiny hunt method in XD is the one I'd recommend for most players. These are the 3 Pokestops in the game, each with 3 possible Pokemon at different encounter rates. The Rock Pokestop features Sandshrew, Gligar, and Trapinch, with Trapinch being 15%. The Oasis has Hoppip, Fanpy, and Surskit at 15%. And the Pokespot in the cave has Zubat, Aron, and Wooper. Here's the critical mechanic that makes Pokespot hunting unique. The moment your spot monitor alarm goes off telling you the Pokemon has appeared, the species, nature, and shininess are locked in. You cannot soft reset after the alarm to change whether it's shiny. So it's really simple. You place your Pokesnacks in the Pokespot you want, you'll leave the area and save the game somewhere else. Wait for the spot monitor alarm to go off on your PDA, travel to the Pokespot, and then here's the key. You can see the Pokemon in the overworld eating from the snack tray. Check its color on the screen. If it's shiny, you'll notice the alternative coloration right there before you even enter the battle. If it's not shiny, you just reset and wait for the next alarm. The Pokemon's not going to sparkle when the battle starts. There's no shiny animation in Pokespot battles. You have to check the color visually in the overworld or check the health bar portrait during battle. Shiny Pokemon have a slightly different pose in their portrait compared to non-shiny ones. The best hunts to go for are, of course, Shiny Trapinch, which evolves into Shiny Flygon. It is an incredibly amazing shiny. It's a rare Pokespot encounter, but this
Somebody's going to answer the door. Take that rag, cover their nose and their mouth. No matter what you see, don't overthink it. Hey, Mike.
Hi, I'm Oblissi. Hey, if you enjoy the video, consider clicking like